Hello student, today we are going to learn a new term. First of all, come to division. Suppose there are three packet of biscuits, three packet of biscuits, and you have to give this packet to one girl. It means you will offer three packets of biscuit to the girl because only one number of you can say participant here is only one. You can easily offer three packets to her. Suppose you have to divide three packets of biscuit among three girls. You can give one packet to each one. But think about the reverse. If it will be reversed, one packet biscuit and three girls. In that situation, what will be? In that situation, you have to open the packet and then after divide it into three parts. It means a new number will come into existence that is known as fraction. You can't offer whole packet to three girls. You have to open the packet and then you have to divide. Similarly, so you will get a new number. Means what? This packet is being divided among three girls. Means each girl will get 1 by 3. So when dividend was smaller and divisor was less, when dividend was smaller and divisor was less, that time division was not possible and a new number that is known as fraction come into existence. So today our topic is fraction. Clear? So now come to the fraction. A number which can be written in the form of, which is written in the form of, not can be written, which is written in the form of a upon b fraction. The number which is written in the form of a by b, where a and b both are natural number. Natural number. It is said to be fraction. The number which is written in the form of a by b, where a and b both are natural number, it is called a fraction. Now we have to know terms related to fraction. The upper part of the fraction a is called numerator and lower part of the fraction b is called denominator. Numerator is shortly written in this way, or you can write numerator and this is denominator. You have to learn spelling if you have not learned. Upper part of the fraction is called numerator and lower part is called denominator. Now you have to know various kinds of fraction. Various types of fraction. Various types of fraction. First fraction comes decimal fraction. Decimal fraction. The fraction whose denominator is 10, 100, 1000 and so on. Clear? If the denominator is either 10 or 100 or 1000 or so on, so this type of fraction is said to be decimal fraction. For example, if you are writing 1 by 10, it is decimal fraction. If you are writing 3 by 100, it is decimal fraction. If you are writing 15 upon 1000, it is again decimal fraction. It means the fraction whose denominator is 10, 100, 1000 or etc. means etc. like this, then this is said to be which fraction? Decimal fraction. Then come to the vulgar fraction. Vulgar fraction. The fraction whose denominator is not 10, 100, 1000 like this. Other than 10, 100, 1000, this type of fraction is known as vulgar fraction. For example, if it is not 10, not 100, not 1000, other than this, other than the above are said to be vulgar fraction. Vulgar fraction whose denominator are other than 10, 100, 1000, etc. are known as vulgar fraction. For example, if you are writing 2 by 9, the denominator not 10, it is vulgar fraction. If you are writing 7 by 99, again you are observing denominator is not 100, it is vulgar fraction. You are writing 79 upon 787, 86, it is again vulgar fraction. Means the fraction whose denominator is other than 10, 100 and 1000 are said to be vulgar fraction. Then come to the proper fraction. Proper fraction. The fraction whose numerator means upper part is less than denominator. Means numerator is smaller than denominator. In that case, that fraction will be said proper fraction. For example, just here I have written it is vulgar also, it is proper also, because numerator is less than denominator. Here again numerator is less than denominator. Here numerator is less than denominator. So all the above examples are also proper fraction because numerator is less than denominator. Then come to another type, improper fraction. Improper fraction. The fraction in which denominator is greater than numerator. No, numerator is greater than denominator. The fraction in which numerator means upper part is greater than lower part. That time that fraction is said to be improper. For example, if you reverse it, it becomes 9 by 2. If you reverse it, 99 by 7. You reverse it, 786 upon 79. So these all are improper fraction. Then after mixed fraction. What fraction? Mixed. Mixed fraction. The fraction which is the combination of a whole number and proper fraction is said to be mixed fraction. For example, if you are writing 2 and half, so 2 is whole and half is proper. So that is the combination of what? Whole number and proper fraction. So this combination is said to be mixed fraction. For example, another example, 7 upon 5 upon 13. 7 and 5 upon 13 or 7 whole 5 by 13. You read in this way. The 7 whole and 5 by 13 is proper. The fraction which is combination of a whole number and a proper fraction is said to be mixed fraction. Then after, if you want other, you have to know like fraction and unlike fraction. Like fraction, unlike fraction and equivalent fraction. First of all, equivalent fraction. Equivalent fraction. What do you mean by equivalent fraction? If the simplest form of two or more fraction is same, they are said to be equivalent fraction. For example, if I am writing 10 upon 20, I am writing 5 upon 10, I am writing 50 upon 100. I have written, if I am going to reduce it, it become 1 by 2, it become 1 by 2, it become again 1 by 2. Means reduced form of the given three fraction is the same half. It means these all are equivalent fraction. If we multiply numerator and denominator by same number, we get equivalent fraction. And vice versa, if we divide the numerator and denominator of a given fraction with same number, then we will get again equivalent fraction. So to obtain equivalent fraction, we have to multiply the numerator and denominator of the given fraction with same number. Either multiply or divide. You get it? What are equivalent fraction? Then after like fraction. Like fraction. Like fraction, the fractions The fractions means more, 2 or more than 2. The fractions whose denominators are same but numerator are different are said to be like fractions. For example, I have written 3 by 10, 7 by 10, 1 by 10, 9 by 10. I have written 4 fractions here, and all are proper fraction also. All are like fraction also. How proper fraction? Because in each case we observe numerator is less than denominator, and how like all the denominator are same but numerator are different. Means the fractions means 2 or more fractions here are having same denominator but different numerator are said to be like fraction, and just reversely unlike fraction. Unlike fractions. Unlike fraction, the fractions means 2 or more than 2. Fractions plural indicate for 2 or more. If 2 or more fractions are such a manner that denominator are different, they are said to be unlike fraction. For example, I have written 3 by 10. Here I have written 7 upon 9. Here I have written 1 by 4. Here I have written 9 by 30. I have written 4 fractions and all the denominator are different. These are an example of unlike fraction. So whenever you have to decide the given fraction are like or unlike, you have to stick with denominator. If denominator are same of the given fraction, in that case they are said to be like fraction. If denominators are different, they are said to be unlike fraction. Then after one more term, irreducible fraction. Irreducible fraction or lowest form of the fraction. Irreducible. Irreducible fraction. This word irreduce, it is made up of reduce. Reduce is a verb. What is reduce? Reduce is a verb. Reduce means to decrease, to diminish. Irreduce means which the things which can't be reduced further. And irreducible is adjective of irreduce. Clear? It means the fraction which can't be simplified again. It means if it is given in the form of a by b and HCF of a and b is 1, in that case the fraction is said to be irreducible fraction or the fraction in simplest form. Then after comparing fractions. Comparing fraction. Comparing means you know better. Whenever the word compare comes, it means you have to see which one is bigger, which one is smaller, which is of equal. Comparison gives us a type of, you can say in social language, discrimination. Here is no discrimination. We have to think about two fractions. Which one is bigger and which one is smaller. For example, if you have given a upon b first fraction and here is given c by b. So how to check which fraction is bigger and which fraction is smaller? See, you have diagonally multiplied first numerator, second denominator, a into d, and first denominator and second numerator. If this product is greater than this, it means first fraction will be greater than second fraction. If this product is less than this, it means this fraction will be greater. Or if both this product and this product both are equal, it means both fractions are equal. So you have to cross multiply and you can check which fraction will be bigger and which fraction will be smaller on the basis of their product. Be aware while you are going to check which one is greater and which one is smaller. You have always remember you have to write two fractions apart from each other, take some distance between them, and firstly you have to see the first numerator and second denominator. The order is very important. First numerator, second denominator, and here you have to write first denominator and second numerator, and then after you have to decide which one is smaller and which one is bigger. Now further things you will get in next video clip. I hope it will be beneficial to you to know the basic terms related to fraction. Thanks.